Welcome back to another episode of the Commoners of D&D. We are missing Dustin and Cameron tonight, but we are going to have a little adventure. It's been a while since we played. Been busy. Life has been hectic for everybody. Elections and hellish things at works and tournaments and all kinds of not fun and fun stuff combined. So we're going to jump in, first of all, to our Tiger Skull RPG. Wow, we're getting so enthusiastic.
So, if you didn't know already, this is brought to you by Tiger Skull RPG. And if you don't know what Tiger Skull RPG is, it is monthly 3D printable miniatures complete with 5e stats, digital illustrations, and loot cards. Everything you need for fully realized NPC encounters.
Everything.
And,
Hey, wait. Tell me that first line again.
Say it.
Tiger Skull RPG
Tiger Skull RPG is
monthly
3D printable miniatures complete with 5e stats, digital illustrations, and loot cards. Everything you need for fully realized NPC encounters.
and
And you can check them out at tigerskullrpg.com. But what you really need to do is go support on the Patreon, which is patreon.com/tigerskullrpg. You can get started for as low as $1 a month. You can get this stuff monthly for a low price, and start putting this into your campaigns. Base your entire campaigns around them like we're doing on our Isle of the Tiger Skull mini campaign, if you haven't checked that out already.
I love the tiger.
Since Cameron's not here in honor of Cameron. And go check this stuff out. There's a lot of cool stuff in the works, including the Isle of the Tiger map. We've got the physical loot card decks coming out next year. We've got...
Expect a YouTube review soon.
Yeah, from us. And we got the Disciples of the Watch all the way through November on the Patreon, so go check that out. Get that stuff. Start throwing it into your campaigns and watch it come to life.
yes.
Get it, son.
Okay, thank you, AJ. And I think we're going to get a quick review from the one and only Kyle Rask.
All right, everybody got dots. We all joined the Inkling. I got a dragon tattoo. I met Duke Jike. Slayed some giants. Everybody almost died. Tyrell and myself, we slayed it single-handedly. All right. That's where we're at.
All right.
It's really concise.
Yeah, you all spend so much time talking about it and just get it done.
It's up to, that's up to debate on whether or not he slayed
It's the second best recap I've ever heard behind only AJ's rap.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. AJ's like, my rap's so good. Yeah, that is fair. All right, I think we cut off last time with y'all just standing over the dead body of the giant and a few black cloaks. What would you like to do now?
I'm going to run up and chest bump Buck.
That was the best thing I've ever seen. All right, yeah, that was intense, Quincy. That was crazy. I don't know what we're gonna do from here, but we need to. Is everybody alive? What's
Doctors! Take us to the doctors.
Thran, are you good?
I think he'll be okay.
The adrenaline's wearing off now. It's really starting to hurt. Oh, good. Oh, goodness.
All right.
I'm going to sit down.
All right. Who's in the worst shape right now?
I've got 15 hit points.
Because I feel powerful.
I know Rask is hurt.
I have 7 hit points.
How many hit points you got, Rask?
I think I only have one.
Oh, yeah, because he rolled natural 20 to get back up.
Yeah, because I know I erased
I
all
rolled
the
2
hit
natural
points.
20s on him.
Yeah. So you're just...
Barely.
Yeah.
Barely making it.
Can we take it? Do y'all want to take a short rest? Can we short rest while we're kind of looking around at stuff? Okay, then I'm going to do that.
All right. Yeah. That's Rask, come here. Let me. I feel. All right, Quincy, you may want to document this. You may want to document this because I'm feeling. There's something going on that I feel that I need to do. Check this out. Okay, right. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
There we go. That was it. All right. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on him.
On who?
Dang,
For some cure
Raz.
wounds?
no, I think I've cast it.
You casted
once.
it on me in the fight.
Yeah. Okay. All right, that was a terrible roll, but
Oh, it burns!
3. You gained 3 from that.
It burns so good. 4 hit points.
That's pretty
now.
good, Buck. He still looks a little rough, though. Okay,
I'm not saying I'm a pro at it. I'm just saying there's something happening, and it
As
had
Buck
to be
puts
done.
his hands over your head, kind of cupping your head in his hands, you see his eyes glow white, and out of the middle of his forehead, a thumbprint also begins to glow, and his hands go from normal heat to extremely hot to icy cold really fast.
Whoa, get off me!
You kind of like you feel a rush of exhaustion kind of wash over you as your wounds kind of begin to knit themselves back up.
Oh, don't let go. Don't let go.
You add your Constitution modifier to your hit die, right?
Yes.
Okay. I just regained like 45 hit points. I'm back up to 56. Darren's not hurt. He's not there. Okay. He's here, but he's not. Are y'all rolling hit die?
Yes.
Are you rolling it now?
6.
He doesn't know how to do that. He's never done it.
He only has 2.
No, he's level.
I know.
You're level 6 monk.
So
So he has 6d8.
Yeah.
You can roll your d8s if you want to get hit points back and add your Constitution modifier.
Boy.
Okay.
That's all you got with all your hit die?
No, I didn't use all of them.
Oh, okay. I used 4 of mine and
I
got...
used. That was
I
4
don't know
of mine.
where I'm at with mine.
Wow.
Yeah. I was at 7, and I got to 14.
You got 7 hit points?
I had 7 when we started playing.
And that was with your con
That was with-
modifier?
yeah.
My health points.
I have a
roll all
plus
ones?
2. No. I rolled like a 3, a 2, and a 1. Yeah, and I'm adding my con modifier.
Wow.
It's really bad rolls.
Yeah.
That's usual.
A few of you are kind of sitting on the giant's knee and just taking a breath, looking around. Y'all did pretty well at not damaging any of the buildings. Juniper Grove is still mostly standing. There was one building towards the north that the giantess destroyed on her way into town. And the building that y'all kind of were fighting around, she was kind of using it to get away from you and was touching it. So the roofing on it's a little bit destroyed, but very fixable for the people who live here. And overall, the town is very much intact. Congratulations on that. As y'all are taking y'all's breather, you see a group of people coming towards the town from the... they're coming from the West Woods.
There's people coming?
Yeah. They're wearing the normal blue armor that you associate with the Inkling.
Oh, sweet.
They had told you that they were going to have people watching.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Just to make sure, so they could, if you died, they would know. If you survived, they would come and talk to you.
Quickly, I'm going to use my lingering magic, detect magic thing to look at the giant. Is there anything magical?
No.
Dang. Is there anything? Can I investigate for
Sure.
gold or anything? It's a total of 6.
Okay. Giant doesn't have anything on him.
Okay. That's all I'm doing.
We watched the whole thing. This is a half-elf male come up to you. You've not met him, any of the guards here. Dalinar said that you'd be doing this. We were told not to help. A few of you looked a little bit rough, but he needed someone to tell if you died or not.
It's under control.
We can see. We were told that if you wish to head back to the Inkling, we will watch over it now of the town. You can also rest if you want. I'm sure no one would care if you used a bed for the night or so and started up tomorrow.
What time of day is it right now?
It's not even noon. It was early.
I mean, I'm ready to start heading back if anyone else is. I don't care.
Gillard actually, he raises his wrist and you have seen this before. A raven appears and it flies off. That's going to let Dalinar know that we're all right and that we've succeeded in our mission.
Cool. How long does it take for that to get to him?
It'll take a little while. It has to fly all the way there.
It'll beat us there, though.
It will beat us there.
Oh, for sure.
It takes us 2-3 days.
Yeah. Day.
Was it a day?
I think it's a day.
No, I think it's
I
2
thought
days.
it was a day.
Was it one day?
We cut
Okay.
it down to a day.
Okay.
The good horses.
That's right. It was 2 days walking, and y'all got getting
We
horses.
got horses? Okay, cool.
So yeah, if y'all need to stay the night and rest, you can. But we're gonna be here. I think Dalinar is gonna send some people to maybe take the town back over. Maybe some of the people from Juniper Grove are gonna come back and live. I'm not sure what his plan is exactly, but we're gonna try to move people this way and use this as a front hub for our activities now.
Well, what should we do something with the giant hulking corpse of this giant here?
Can you?
Well, not me personally. I'm just wondering if there's something that...
Oh, so what you're doing, Quince, is you're volunteering us.
No,
Bigger
I'm
folk.
asking before you move people back into the town. We probably shouldn't get hasty about it when you might have to wait for this to decompose. I don't know how you
Leave
can
it.
move.
Leave it as a monument of
Just let-
death to never come back here again.
We brought some mule teams, and we're gonna drag it out and perhaps burn it. It would take a lot of wood. I don't know what we'll do, but we're gonna get it out of the middle of the town for sure.
You can probably use the trees that it chopped down on its way through. Just knocked down, I mean.
Possibly.
It didn't chop trees, but you know what I mean.
Use the skull as a new inn.
That would be
The
awesome.
giant's head.
The
Yeah,
gilded lily with a giant skull.
Yes. What do y'all want to do?
I mean,
It was an impressive fight. Good job.
Yeah,
All
we
of you.
appreciate it.
And they awkward applause. They don't really know.
It's okay. It's
Heroes
not
of Juniper
required.
Grove
It's-
twice.
That's not required.
You will be next.
What?
That sounded like it came through the speaker or something. It was so wild.
Anyway,
They kind of
yeah,
dispersed too.
I mean, if we can make it, let's go ahead and make it. I mean, we're gonna be.
We'll have to camp somewhere. I guess we could leave early. We could take a rest, leave early, like late in the night,
Yeah,
and get there in a day.
that sounds like a plan to me. Get there
sounds-
sometime tomorrow.
Sounds like a plan. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
Okay,
rest.
sure.
I'm bushed.
Let's go.
Do y'all want to go to the Gilded Lily
Yeah,
to stay?
Gilded Lily,
Okay,
yeah.
that's fine. There's still some foodstuffs if you wanted to.
Is this a short rest or a long rest?
This is a long rest, I assume.
So,
I mean, y'all. It sounds like are y'all gonna sleep now and then leave at night, or y'all just staying around the
Yeah,
town?
we're gonna sleep now.
We're gonna, try to rest now. Get
and,
like
dri-
8
and
hours.
ride through
We
the
are
night.
going
Yeah.
to long rest now and
Okay.
then leave as soon as we
Okay,
wake up.
sounds
Yeah.
good. Okay. All right.
We need to take watches.
You're in a town.
They're watching the town.
They have people watching. Yeah. Okay. After a few hours, you all awaken, feeling much better. Hit points are back to max. You get half of your hit dice back if you rolled them.
Oh, only half?
Yeah.
Oh, I might should have thought that over.
How many did you use? Did you use any?
Okay, I used 4. So I only get 2 back, I guess.
You get all your spells back, all that good stuff.
okay, so
All your key points. Yep.
Yeah, I should have realized that we were probably about to take a long rest. You're supposed to stop me, Seth.
Do what you want, bro.
Right.
So it's night now, I guess.
It's getting it's dusk.
Okay.
Sorry.
Ready to get a move on? Gillard?
Yeah. Okay.
Why can't I remember?
First.
Yeah, I couldn't
Don't do that
remember
to
his
me.
name.
Don't do that to me.
Hey, Orist, are you ready? Are you ready to go?
Suppose so.
Gimli, Channel Gimli. You got a frog in your throat. What's the... Everything okay?
Lost my voice. It's gone.
Oh, he's. I'm sorry, he's lost his voice.
So we had horses here though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's roll.
Okay.
Hey Buck, why don't you lead the way with that light thing that you did?
All right. Okay. All right.
'Cause I can't see.
Okay. I did that with my axe before, didn't I? It was my axe.
Yeah, you cast it on your weapon. Or
All
something.
right. Yes. Okay. So, pull out. No, you know what? No. Got a better idea. I cast it on the whole thing that my horse is wearing,
Like a headlight.
The
like
bridle?
a headlight.
The bridle and all that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the bit,
The bit,
and the
reins.
whole harness that goes around the face. I can't remember what it's called right now. All I just know is the bit. That's all I know. But yeah, on that whole thing,
Okay.
I cast light on that.
Okay, it kind of is skittish at first, but grows used to it, and light is shining out from it, kind of making strange X marks in the trees and such. But
Sweet.
Isn't that great? Now wherever our horse looks.
after, yeah, it's not too long, and you're like, this was a bad idea. But it's so cool. Like you're galloping, so the light's just bouncing up and down. You can't see the ground in front of you at all.
Up in the trees, like when you got one headlight out or one crooked one.
The owl eyes are just brightening up every once in a while, and it kind of scares you. You think
Yep,
somebody's
yep.
watching you.
Yep.
But you head back. Y'all going at a gallop? Kind of how fast y'all going?
A safe pace.
Safe pace? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
A
Like
saunter.
since we can't see.
Is
keeping-
a saunter?
Yeah.
Y'all paying attention to anything, or what are you doing? Just y'all talking? What do
I'll
y'all?
keep my eyes out just in case, since we just got through that whole ordeal with the black cloaks.
You have dark vision, right?
Yes.
Well, you have light, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know. Right.
No. He's
Grass?
half elf.
You're an elf?
He's half elf.
Half elf.
You're half elf. Okay. So he can see.
Well, I can
So
see
I
in the
can't
dark.
see,
Yeah,
and you can't see.
He's not there. He can see. Urist, you can see everything, right?
Yep.
Dwarves have dark vision? Yeah, they live underground.
Yeah.
He also
So-
has the warlock thing. He can see like magical.
Yeah.
And stuff.
So it's just me and Buck that can't see.
Yeah.
I can see in the dark, and I got them special glasses.
Yeah. So you're great vision.
So right in the middle of this forest, you can see the furthest tree that is away from us. You know.
That you can see with the naked eye.
Yeah.
you
plus
see
the
an
lenses.
ant crawling up it.
Yeah. Wow. That's incredible.
Okay. If anyone's paying attention, give me some perception checks.
Yeah. Ooh, and I got
have
that one
advantage
thing
on
on perception.
Yeah, I'm not
You
doing
roll
it because I
twice.
can't see. I can see a little bit. I'm just seeing
18.
everything your light lights up.
18.
Okay.
This is where we get killed by an owlbear.
Oh gosh, just 6.
Did you roll a D12 or a D20?
20.
Are you sure?
You rolled this one here.
Oh.
That's a D12.
Okay. Well.
No, did you roll this?
Yes.
Yeah.
is the
Let's
one
roll
you
the
roll.
20 before we.
Well.
One? Wait, you said it was a 6?
Yeah. 4.
That's
Plus 2.
That's a 10.
Well,
you
no,
didn't
I
set it
picked it
down.
up and put
Oh,
it back
okay.
over there. I rolled a 1.
I looked over and it was still wobbling. I was like, he just rolled a D12.
Okay, well that's
Roll
a
twice.
20.
Natural?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then there's a 1. So I think I'll go with the 20.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. As y'all are going through, Tyrell, or not Tyrell, but Thren, you think you see large figures every once in a while, just like standing behind trees, and then you'll kind of look back, and it'll be just trees again. You think you see large figures loping beside the horses silently, and you look over and you don't see anything. Do you bring this up?
Anybody else see that besides me?
You do.
Yeah, man. I saw that.
I can barely see anything.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, what do you
I'm
see?
focusing on where the light is shining.
You are seeing, enormous dogs just running alongside of you. 3 or 4 kind of trailing you and kind of boxing towards you, but not getting too close. They're enormous. You've seen them before.
Okay, well, there's some big dogs. Listen, calm down. Calm down.
Where?
Just hold on. They're big dogs, probably bigger than the carriage. Actually, a lot bigger than the carriage. Listen, and they're on the sides of us, but nobody freak out.
You also have seen this figure that he has seen. Multiple of them, or it's just moving very fast ahead of you and like waiting to watch you. It's a good 8-9 foot tall, bare chested, with
If you tell me grotesquely long arms, I'm gonna freak out.
it's got pretty long arms.
All right, so there's a big figure in front of us. Should we go Fist of Four Thunders? Should I just throw me at him? Buck, you want to throw me?
Are y'all still going, or are y'all stop? Coming
stop.
to us?
We'll
Full
definitely
stop.
stop.
We need.
Do you still see it right now?
Yes,
No, right now it's not there.
and it's not here anymore.
It's gone.
The dogs have kind of backed away. As you slowed down, they gave you more space.
Are you sure you're not just seeing things, Rask? With those.
Okay.
I'm seeing them too.
The giant. did
You
spit
said
in
he
my
knows
mouth.
what they are.
Yeah.
Do you know what they are?
It's the Capra Demon and the Demon Dogs that you fought the first time in Juniper Grove.
Dude, you ain't gonna believe this. It's the demon and the Kappa demon that we fought.
Oh.
What are we doing?
All right. We need to. Okay. Do we keep going?
Nah, throw me, Buck.
I'm scared. I can't be scared. I can't
Alright,
be. I have
form up,
advantage
everybody.
against that.
Everybody, form up.
Close together.
Close up. Yes.
As you do, and you begin to, or you're about to begin to ride off, 3 step out of the woods in front of your path.
3 dogs.
3 Capra Demons.
3 Kappa demons?
2 of them are slightly smaller than one. The one in the middle, he has scars all over him, and looks a little bit madder than the other 2.
The bigger one.
Yeah.
So that's the one we killed.
He doesn't say anything, but he holds out a long arm, and there's a scroll.
I ain't getting it.
He doesn't approach. He just stands there.
All right. Okay. Can I transfer the light to my axe?
You have to just recast it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's basically what I'm doing. Since it's a. All right, Quincy. Quincy, watch me.
I'm watching.
I'm going in,
I'm following behind you.
I'll follow at a distance.
Yeah.
and I get close enough to read the scroll from it. You know,
No, it's bald. It's wrapped.
Oh.
You're gonna have to take it from him.
I hold my hand out under his hand for him to
He
drop it,
lowers it and places the paper in your hand.
and I unravel it.
I'm getting close enough now that I can see too.
You see, just taking a quick glance at it, there seems to be a bit of a map at the bottom, and then scrawled above the map, it says, "You are cordially invited."
And nowhere else. It just says the map. Is it the map? Is it land that I know?
Give me a survival check, or give me a wisdom check.
Wisdom, just straight wisdom.
Yeah.
Oof, that's a 5.
Right now, you can't think of anything.
Thrin. What is this?
As you're looking at the map, the demons back off into the darkness.
Let me take a look at it. I look at it. You want me to roll a wisdom check for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm looking at it too. I was there.
That is a 19.
Okay.
7.
Looking at it, you can see that there's a town towards the north of the map, and you have a feeling that's Juniper Grove, and you kind of see that you're on a pathway towards where you're going here, but instead of going all the way to the mountain, it cuts off east after just a little bit. You see a large tree figure, and you think you've seen this on your way on this pathway, and that's where you cut off to go east. And there's just a small looking symbol for a house.
Dude, sick. I love parties. Let's do this.
You tell us, right?
Yes, I tell them that.
All right. Gillid, do you think you could send another raven to have Orin meet us on the road?
That was my only one.
Okay. Is there
As you mention this, though, an axe comes flying out of the darkness and lands right between your feet. And you recognize this as the cleaver that was given to Orin.
Is Orin dead?
He's been kidnapped?
Orin!
Is there's nothing on the axe? Is
No.
it just the cleaver?
Just the cleaver.
All right. I'll take it, and I'll
No, I wanted that.
I'm gonna hold it for him.
I want to hold it for him.
Too late. I already picked it up. It was right at my feet.
We gotta go get him.
Fine.
We have to.
Wouldn't I have seen like everything that was going on?
Huh?
Wouldn't I have seen all that?
He wasn't with you. He didn't come. He had told you guys that he wanted to go and look into the dying forest and like see if he could find any reasons for why the trees were turning to stone.
Oh, he told us that?
Yep.
I forgot that.
Yep. Okay.
It's milking goats.
All right. Well, I guess we need.
So he's been kidnapped by. It's Millicent.
It has to be.
Delilah. A nice quaint cottage in the forest.
I mean, who else? I bet there's an apple orchard nearby.
I'm sure there is.
Oh, that poultice. We need to get rid of it. She's tracking us. She's tracking our movements through the poultice. No, you know what? No, it's worth it. It's worth it.
Here, we got to go fast.
We have to. All right.
Maybe we can sneak up.
All right. So I'm keeping.
No, we don't know where we're going.
I mean, is it okay? Okay. I have to use both hands for the rein, so I can't put it on. I can't change this light to my weapon and ride with it because I can't see how.
No, hold on, Thrin. How close does it look like we are to this place?
Good 4 or 5 hours, probably.
Quite a few hours.
When
4 or 5.
when we get close, I say let one of the people that can see take the lead. Buck, shut the lights off. Stealthy approach.
All right.
Of course, it may be daylight by the time we get there. I don't know.
I don't know. We left right at dusk, and it's. I mean, we've been riding for a good couple of hours, but
It's a little after midnight.
yeah. I mean, midnight. We've got.
So
we've
maybe we
got
can
like,
get there while it's still dark.
We've got like 7 hours.
Okay.
Till dawn.
Let's go. Well, of course, it's going to be tough to hide from because clearly they knew exactly where we were. If they wouldn't have been able to send these demons here.
All right, Quincy. Question is, how do I cast this light so that we can see?
How about you?
Can you cast it through the thing on your head?
No, whenever I cast something, I feel it coming through this, but I can't cast it on this.
Oh, I see. I don't know.
All right.
Just anything. I mean, it's going to be moving because it's on the horse. So
right.
just cast it on your axe
Saddle?
or something.
Saddle.
I thought how it was before was fine.
I was thinking that was too all over the place.
Well, if you'll keep your horse's head straight.
Oh, right.
Why don't
Now-
you just give me the reins and then you can work that out later? Let's just do this.
All right, I just cast it on my weapon and we go.
We gotta go save our boy.
Let's go.
Okay. So y'all head off towards an unknown location by a map given to you by a demon.
All right.
Wonderful.
Thrin, why don't you lead us?
We're going to cut away and run back a few days. All right. Your friends have just ran off on a quest by Dalinar to save a town. You did not feel inclined to join them. You felt the urge to investigate the dying forest, as you would want to do. And how would you like to begin?
All right. I would just start strolling through the forest, looking for any kind of suspicious-looking objects. Whether, which for my character, I guess I can't I understand I can't pick up on magical things like some of them can where it glows, but can I detect like if something's enchanted or not?
Do you have detect magic? The spell?
No.
Then no.
Okay. But
Although I hate to cut into this, I really do, but like, isn't there like some sort of hard and fast thing, like something looks more shiny, something looks more immaculate, and I mean it could apply to anything, like an old blade that's sitting in this old ruin, but it's not rusty. It looks in great shape.
If he finds that, I'll let him know.
Oh, I'm not sorry.
You find a tree that just looks immaculate.
Enchanted tree!
It takes you a little bit. I mean, it's not a fast thing to get out of the Inkling stronghold. You leave the city and you go through the same tunnel that you entered, and it's quite a journey. Do you ask for a mount, or are you staying on your own 2 feet?
I am standing on my own 2 feet
Okay.
because my character does not ride animals.
Okay. You're so vegan.
I know.
Where are your Birkenstocks, bro?
Okay. So as you get out, a couple hours after the party has left, you get out. The guards at the front gate are kind of look at you strange. They recognize that you came in with the other party, and now you're just leaving singly. And which way would you like to head? You got north, west, or east?
Guess go east.
Okay. You just start meandering through the forest. You're not really knowing what you're looking for. There's plenty of animal life, larger animals, smaller animals. You might choose to speak to them, I don't know. But you're just looking around. You see it is fall, so a lot of the trees have already begun changing color, and it's towards the end of fall, closer to winter by this point. So it's really, a lot of trees are losing their leaves. And you see some that have turned to stone, not quite as many out here in the depth into the heart of the forest as you were closer to the roads where a lot of people drive and move and use the resources of the land. What are you looking for?
I am looking looking for signs of anything that might indicate some sickness within any of the animal life or within the trees.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
Oh, okay. That's a lot better than I thought it was. Okay, so roll the 10.
10 total? Okay. Storybooks and myths and legends and tales speak of just like dying rots that leave a mark on the land, of just like a black vein of sorts that you could follow. You're not finding anything of that sort. Just one out of every 20 or so trees seems to have just died and turned to stone, calcified almost. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
While I'm in this location, do I see... Because with my character, I would imagine he's kind of getting a little agitated because he's not finding what he's hoping to find. So...
Am I agitating you, Darren?
Yes. So I would look around and see if there's some form of animal life that, you know, a bird or a small animal that's, you know, a tree dweller.
Yeah. You can find squirrels, birds.
Okay.
They're plentiful.
Okay.
You're out in the middle of nowhere, so they're everywhere. And they can sense that you mean them no harm, and they're not like running away and shying from you. They're not coming up to you, but they're not running from you.
Right.
They're just going about their business.
And since I have one of those languages where I can speak to them, I'm not using message. So I guess I spot a crow, and you know, I'm going to ask this crow on whether it has seen any suspicious thing out of the ordinary in the trees.
Give me an animal handling check.
Which I don't guess that's added to anything, is it?
You'll add
Your D20 plus animal handling.
which is 1.
Oh, I did. Wow. 3.
Okay. The crow is actually feasting on a bit of dead flesh that it has carried off, and it kind of gives you a side eye and kind of turns its back to you. Only suspicious thing is you out here in the middle of nowhere. What are you bothering me for?
You and your animals. There's something wrong out here, and I'm trying to find something
You're disturbing my lunch. It is wrong. Yes, very wrong indeed.
Okay. Apparently, not going to have any leeway with you, so I apologize.
Be off, two legs.
Crows are super smart. That would have been a good choice.
So I guess at this point, I'm just going to continue to roam around, see if I can find anything more.
Okay. Yeah, there's plenty of other things you can look for.
Let's see. I decide to go deeper into the woods, and just eyeball.
Do you have any jewelry or anything?
No jewelry. I mean, I have in my pockets, but not out in the open.
Any bird seed, any food stuff, anything like that?
I would suspect with my character, I would have some bird seed.
Okay. You turn your back and you wander back off into the woods, just kind of looking for something else. And after a while, you feel something tugging on inside your pocket, and the crow has taken something from you. Just a little bit of food, and flown off, and it kind of cackles.
And I see it. Mm-hmm. Okay. And is it flying off?
It flew about 25 feet up and to the right of you. It's eating what you had, and it's kind of looking at you at the same time, kind of mocking you.
I'm going to do a mage hand and grab the crow by the foot and pull it down to the ground.
You're the worst vegan. It falls to the ground. It's pulled to the ground.
Eat the animal.
Just tortures them.
Now, Mr. Crow, you know it's not polite to steal from strangers. Now, is this the same crow?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to ask you kindly, do you know anything about what's going on?
Are you speaking with animal again?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Wait, that probably lasts for a while, doesn't it? Actually.
Well, that's one of my languages.
Is it a oh, no, it's not a language.
Oh,
it's a spell.
No, you get that.
Is it a cantrip or a level 1 spell? It's part of gnome.
Well, he's a rogue, so how does he even have it?
It's part of gnome.
It's a gnome thing? Okay.
Yeah.
Can he cast it at will, or?
I didn't.
I'm wondering.
Yeah, I didn't know that was. Let me see here.
It's part of gnome.
Yeah, I know, but I was
On the wrong
looking
side of
in
the
the
book.
Okay, speaks with small beasts through sound and gestures. You can communicate simple ideas with small or.
What's it called? A building.
It just says speak with
small beasts.
Speak with small
Okay,
beasts.
keep going.
You
How many
can
times a
just
day?
do it. It doesn't
Just do it?
say.
Okay,
Yep.
cool.
Yep, just do it.
Okay, cool.
Okay, where was I? I asked the crow the same question again, but with magical hand on his leg.
Methinks you're the one who takes things you're not supposed to, too. It's not very nice grabbing things out of the trees, is it?
All right, fair enough. You want some more feed?
If you have to spare.
All right. Tell me what I need to know, and I'll give you more.
What do you want to know? What do you want to know?
Have you seen anything suspicious going on
As
lately?
I said, you're the only suspicious thing out here.
Okay.
The only different thing.
Well then, what about this? I'll give you the whole bag of seed if you help me find what I'm looking for.
If you're looking for something suspicious, you've already found it because you're the only thing out here, as I've said. Mission done. Give me my seed.
What I'm looking for.
Something suspicious. You've already said it.
All right. There's something in these woods. Something black. Something that is affecting the tree. I need help to find this thing.
Stupid two legs can't even feel the sun getting colder. Seasons come and go. This world has a season. It's going. I know you can't feel it, but the animals can, the birds.
And that's precisely what I'm asking. Where are you finding this feeling?
How do we know where to go when it gets too cold? How do we know what to do when we get hungry? It is just in us.
Right, very well. Here's your seed. And I'll let go of it.
You just drop the bag of seed? Okay. It picks up the bag, and it's a little bit awkward, but it flies it up to a tree and kind of sets it into a crook of a branch.
Right. Then at this point, I just try to do my best, continue through the woods, looking at the trees individually, seeing if I can find any indication of what I'm looking for.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
So that's a 11.
Okay. After 4 or 5 more hours of just walking around, it's starting to get dark, getting colder, and you've not found anything. You found plenty more dead trees that are turned to stone, but no explanation, nothing out of the ordinary, nothing that you think could explain this. And it seems that your crow friend has come back.
He's come back.
If you come back for more seed,
No, I'm all full for now. Just thought I would watch the show.
okay. Very well. You, by chance, haven't seen any nearby place that I could seek shelter, would you?
There's the mistress's house.
What is this mistress?
She's just a nice old lady who stays in the woods and feeds us birds and does a bit of gardening.
Could you show me the way?
What else have you got? I like shiny things.
I got a shiny gold piece with your name on it.
It flies down and perches on your shoulder. Kind of side eyes you.
Let me see.
I pull out a gold coin.
It takes it in its beak and flies back up to a tree and starts like hitting it on the branch, and it doesn't break, it doesn't bend, and it sets it down, puts it in one of its claws.
This way.
It starts leading you further north. After about a half an hour or so, you come up to a small stone cottage. There's a smoke coming out of a chimney. It's fairy book, pretty, like moss. It's been here for years. Moss is kind of growing on the stone, giving it a very it's been here, but it looks warm. It looks dry. There's a wooden fence kind of marking off a bit of a garden, and it's empty now as everything is kind of already went through its season, but it is clean. There's rocks that are piled like underneath the wooden fence, and the wooden fence is pretty old, but it looks sturdy enough. And you see a woman in the window.
I see her in the window.
She's looking towards you. Yes.
Okay, so she sees me.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's no hiding now.
No.
So I can see her well enough from that distance that I can tell that she's looking right at me. Okay. So I decide just to get closer and investigate a little bit more and possibly go. Yeah, not possibly. I do go to her door.
Okay. She meets you at the door. She's a very elderly woman, has white hair.
Go ahead. Sorry.
You're not there.
No, I'm not. I'm speaking. I'm
cross-talking.
speaking to AJ. Sorry.
Hello, dear. What are you doing here?
I am I've taken a stroll through the woods.
The crow has come and landed on your shoulder.
Did Silas bring you here?
Yes, he did.
She kind of pats her shoulder, and he flies over to her and drops the coin into her hand. Do you want this back? I'm sorry, he's so naughty.
It's fine. He did exactly what he was supposed to do.
She holds it back up, and he kind of takes it in his beak and then flies off.
What are you doing out here in the middle of nowhere?
There's something strange in these woods, and I was trying to see if I could find out what's happening.
Well, I don't know of anything besides you being strange here, but
I see where the crow gets it.
we don't get very many visitors.
I can understand.
I'm just putting on some tea. Would you like to come in?
If
It's
you
getting
wouldn't-
dark.
If you wouldn't mind.
Of course, come on. She leads you inside, and the inside is it's very cozy. Just it has a large living room that in the kitchen there's a pot inside the fireplace. There's no dining table, and there's just one wall with a door that looks like it goes off into a side bedroom. Very small. Lots of books on a bookcase. Lots of herbs hanging from the ceiling. You see a few dead pheasants or rabbits kind of hanging. Just normal. She hurries over and pulls a pot away from the fire and starts pouring some tea, some hot water into some different leaves that she has pulled out. I'm afraid I don't have any milk or sugar. Hope it will do just normal.
That'll be fine.
Good, that's how I drink mine. And she sits down, and she has just two chairs.
Please have a seat.
What is it you're looking for? And she begins sipping her tea.
Well, that's just it. I'm not exactly sure. From what I've been told and things I've studied, I hear that there's a blackness, that something that may mark a tree, that may be causing this strange feeling within the animals and within the plant life around these forests. And I was seeing if I could find it, but I can't seem to find any signs of it.
I've not heard any of the animals saying anything like that. I don't know exactly what you mean. I've not seen any black marks on any trees or on animals.
Then it could be that the books are wrong.
Did I tell you about this book? Or is this you pulling this up?
Well, you said something earlier to myths and something I may have read, like legends, myths.
Okay.
So that's where I'm getting it
Okay.
from. Okay. So, yeah, that's what I'm referring to.
Okay.
So, it could be that the stories are wrong, but there is definitely a sickness, something strange, whether it just be a feeling or something that you can't see with the naked eye.
Well, I will say that some of the trees are dying, if that's what you mean, turning to stone.
Yes.
That is quite normal, really, out here.
But in this large of number?
How old are you?
Ooh, it's been a while. Let's see. Third age. It was before the battle. I guess it's been now a little over 200 years.
Quite young still.
I didn't know you were that old.
I didn't either. This world is dying, as all worlds do. One day the sun will just forbear to shine, and we will be no more. The trees grow old and weaker, just as all people do, as all animals do. This is the cycle of life. It is natural. It is a bit of a scary thought, especially to the younger. But I'm not sure there's an answer for what you're seeking. Though it has seemed to have sped up these past 500 years or so.
It is a very peculiar thing. For all the times that I've lived, I've never seen anything quite like this. And it's definitely disturbed nature. There has to be something more afoot than just things dying.
Well, as I said, it can be traced to 500 years or so. Give me an insight.
Okay, there we go. So we have 16.
Okay, yeah. The only thing of note that happened 500 or so years ago is that the king took over.
Okay. So, I understand that you may be referring to when the king took over.
If there was a dark mark that has been placed upon this land, it would be... I almost said the wrong name. Draxus.
Now, you mentioned that I was young, so... Not to reveal your age, but I assume...
One should never ask a woman's age.
Yes, trying to be as polite as I possibly can, but I
yes,
suspect you were alive when this happened.
By a bit, yes.
So, if you don't mind me asking, I've traveled this far, what happened?
I'm afraid that's a story for another time. These old bones do get tired. What is your name? I'm sorry.
I am Orin. Or not Orin, sorry.
Orin, yeah. Did you almost say Urist?
I got both of them put together and...
Urin.
Yeah, Orin.
Orin. I'm sorry to have not introduced myself. I am Millicent. But you can call me Millie.
Knew it.
Millie.
Knew it.
I didn't see that coming.
We just talked about it on the same comment. We just talked about it.
I'm afraid I need to go to bed. I would like to have this discussion with you, though.
All right.
If you could wait till tomorrow, or perhaps the day after.
That'll be fine. It has been a long journey so far, and I would like a little bit of a rest. Do you have extra lodging?
No, but you can sleep in that chair. It is quite comfortable, I've been told.
Much appreciated.
I will get you some blankets. I must ask a strange question of you now, though.
Yes.
And she looks over at your, at the cleaver hanging from your belt. May I have that? Not for good. I will return it, but I need it.
For your generosity, yes.
Thank you. And she takes it and goes and gets you some covers and pillows and bids you good night.
Evil.
Dude, what a twist. I am so pumped.
The next morning, You wake up and she is not around, but there is a note that's scrawled out to you, bidding you to have breakfast, which she has prepared for you, and she has said she has gone to pick some apples, and that she will return in the evening.
All right. Now that it's a little brighter, I'd imagine through the windows that things in the cottage are a little bit more seeable, or you can see things a little bit better.
If you want to look around the cottage?
Yeah, sure. Is there anything that I probably wouldn't have noticed before that I may see this go around, something of value or something that just doesn't...
Give me an investigation check.
That's 12.
Okay. What exactly, like, are you looking to steal from her, or?
No, not this go around.
I mean, how intrusive are you being here? Are you opening drawers? Are you...
Just bare knuckles. Just
Okay. Looking around, you find a lot more herbs and dried a lot of things for potions or poultices. Okay. Looking at the bookcase, you see a lot of books. There a lot of for making different potions and that stuff. A lot of them seem to be handwritten by her. You can tell the writing from the note she wrote for you. You see a large book that is the Juniper Grove. It tells the lives and deaths of everyone who was born or died in Juniper Grove. And that has been placed on the shelf. Nothing really strange.
Okay.
She has a few potions that you don't recognize.
From the night before, probably wouldn't have known that she was into potions or witchcraft.
No.
But I guess I kind of am a little bit more...
It looks like she knows how to make healing potions, potions of invisibility. Are you leafing through her books?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. She has a lot of different potions that some of them are named, some of them are not. And they just tell tell what kind of ingredients, for how long they're supposed to stew, how many turns she's supposed to use a spoon with, that kind of thing.
Okay. And based off of, that she does feed the crows and that she knows them by name, I assume that she's also a little bit of a naturalist.
Living out here in the middle of the woods, you assume she's very natural.
Okay. So with that, I suspect that she's expecting me to stay a little bit longer, so I just kind of linger around. Nothing too productive, but I do partake in her breakfast. And is that crow still around?
Yeah.
Okay. Before I kind of pass it on and we move on to our next phase, I asked the crow, so what is it about this place that draws y'all over here to this cottage?
The mistress has always taken good care of us, always feeds us, has mended some broken wings or broken legs.
Interesting. And I guess that's where I'll cut it off.
Okay, well, I'm not done with you yet.
Well, for that.
She comes back this evening. In the evening, she has a large basket of bright red apples. I know you have more questions, and I think I have answers. We will discuss tomorrow over breakfast, and hopefully your friends will be arriving. I have sent some associates of mine to round them up and bring them here.
Oh, okay. How did you know of my friends?
I met them a long time ago.
Oh.
They saved Juniper Grove.
Oh. And how did you know I was associated with them?
I have many friends
in the birds and the creatures watching
okay.
everything.
So that makes sense. That does make sense. I too have some animal friends, and I understand.
Well, you're free to use that chair again tonight. Would you care for a game of stones before we go to bed?
Why not? It would be enjoyable.
Okay. And you play a strange game that she teaches you the rules to. It's very symbolic of chess almost. You just have different ways of maneuvering pieces to try to win. She's very good. Okay. So we'll cut back to you guys. You have been traveling in the dark, following this map for quite a few hours. And Thren, you think that you're probably getting pretty close.
Well, I think we're getting closer now to where we're supposed to be.
Is it still dark?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably 3 or 4 in the morning.
Okay, so I think should we go dark? Light off. Let the dark people that can see lead.
I mean, we're not going to be able to even see hardly in front of. How are we going to ride our horses with them?
We'll just follow right behind. Can you make that light any dimmer?
No, I mean it's kind of a one. You know, it just does what it wants. It does just what it wants. I mean, I don't have any control over the intensity. It's not a lantern, Quince. I can't feed it more to make it brighter.
Should we leave the horses and go on foot?
How are we gonna find the horses? What if we walk for 3 hours?
Is there a path or anything? Thren.
Thread, find a path.
Asking the wrong person.
There's gotta be a
Quince.
path to the.
What's your elf eye see?
Do I see a path or something around here?
Yeah. It's the trail that the map led you on has been pretty much a trail.
Okay.
It's not as a road, but you can tell that it is traveled.
So at some point we turned off the main road.
Yeah. You found a big tree that was marked on the map and turned. Okay. And it's been fairly easy. And the trees are getting thicker, and you can kind of... there's a small hill that you're at the bottom of right now, and you think that at the top is your end location.
I say we leave the horses, go on foot. It's my vote. Raz, can you lead us?
I can.
I'll just hold on to the back of your shirt. Buck, you grab me. Thren can bring up the rear and keep an eye behind. Good?
All right. Okay. Wait.
Wait, is Gillard still with us?
Yeah, I was about to ask that.
No, actually. Gillard and Urist parted ways. Gillard thought that he needed to go on and explain everything that happened to Dalinar.
Okay.
And Urist decided to accompany him, stating safety in numbers, just to make sure.
Gotcha. Okay.
I.e., they're not here.
So we're going. Tie up the horses.
Okay.
Rask is leading the way. I'm holding on to the back of his shirt.
Okay.
Buck, you're holding on to my shirt. Thren's holding on to me.
He's holding up the rear.
Or holding on to Buck.
Well, I'm holding on to like your collar.
Yeah. My feet aren't actually touching the ground. You're just holding me up.
You're holding on to Raz's shoulders. And Buck is holding you that way.
I'm holding his ankles and his hands are grabbing on the rest. He's the bridge.
Are we at the place?
You're just below it. It's a little above you. Give me investigation or perception checks.
Everybody?
No, the two that can see in the dark.
All right. It's not me.
16 and an 11. I'll take the 16. So
That's
that
an
puts me at 18.
Tyrell, roll better.
Not my fault.
18.
Okay. You can make out some of the demon dogs. Still a good 50 foot away from you, but
They're
on
like
both
following
sides.
us?
Yeah, just. As you approach the hill, you see the lead capper demon is kind of standing his arms crossed, his machete's hanging from his belt loop.
Well, I'm glad I can't see.
And he kind of nods towards the hut.
Does that smell like rotting flesh or anything?
A little bit brimstone. Smells like fire.
Because of the Capra demons?
Yeah.
Because that's what they smell.
Demons.
What's that smell, Rask?
That's nothing. Just walk. Just walk.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Everything's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it.
This is fine.
Everything's good.
fine.
Everything's good. We're on a quest. We're on a quest to save the world, boys. We're here. That's what we're doing.
What are we doing?
All right. Are we at the house?
You come to a very cute cottage made of stone, moss covering it. A little bit of smoke trickling up through the chimney. There's the word.
Getting a little bit of a Snow White vibe.
Yeah.
Very similar.
All
yeah.
right.
Exactly what I was thinking. Yeah.
The door creaks open, and there is a little old woman. Her long white hair undid and hanging down. She is in a nightgown, and she's got just a candle. She,
Do we recognize?
it's Millie.
Come in, come in. Your friend is asleep. Don't wake him.
What is going on?
What are you doing out here?
This is where I live.
Since when?
Since Juniper Grove disbanded.
Okay, why did we get an invitation
Your friend was here.
through the methods that we got them?
I will explain.
You crazy old bat.
What, you own these
What have you been
covered?
doing this whole time?
Thought we killed these things. They don't die. Why are there 3?
They come back. I will explain everything. Don't wake your friend. Come inside. I have pallets made up for all of you.
We're not sleeping in your cottage.
Then sleep outside. It's gonna get colder.
We just rested.
She's convinced
I'm
me.
going back to sleep. If you would like to come inside, you can.
Millie, are you a bad guy or a good guy? You a bad guy or a good guy, Millie?
It depends on who you ask.
I'll go wake my buddy up right now, Millie.
was asleep?
Yes.
Orin! Hey, Orin, wake up!
It was completely unnecessary. Come
Orin,
in.
are you alive in there?
I guess y'all made it.
Has she hurt you? Has she touched you, Warren? Are you okay? Tell us the truth.
Orin, here is
Just
your
come
cleaver.
in. Come in. If you're gonna wake him up, we'll do this now.
Here's your cleaver.
Yeah. Well, so what did you do with this cleaver?
I sent it to them to let them know that you were here.
Via demon.
That is true.
She sent a demon to us.
Come in.
Millie.
Millie's clearly a good guy.
She walks back into the house, turns her back on you all, and you're still sitting in your chair that you were sleeping in, I assume, or no?
Yes.
Okay. She goes over to the fire and starts adding kindling to get it up, and she lights a few more candles and lanterns inside the living room.
Okay, so Millie, they're here and I'm awake, and it seems like everyone else is. I don't understand why they're acting the way that they are.
We're a little bit confused as to why you're here, Orin.
Well, as I told y'all, I was trying to find out an answer, and she, well, you know how I am with animals, and one thing.
Well, you know how I am with animals.
And
one thing led to another, and now I'm here.
Now I'm sleeping in a stranger's bed.
sums it up.
Okay, well, Orin, let me just fill you in.
Oh, that Orin.
Let me just fill you in, Orin. We met Millicent in Juniper Grove. We saved the town from these demons that now are apparently her servants.
Undead, but it was one demon.
We did kill one of those demons.
There was only one.
Yeah, but now there's 3. And one of them that we killed is still alive, and they led us to Millie's house.
Who? Millie wasn't supposed to have anything to do with these said demons.
She sure didn't act like she did.
Ah, Millie!
Millie, where's Delilah?
Yeah, where's Delilah, Millie?
She is no longer with me. She has gone on to do her own thing. Would you all like some tea?
Yes, Millie.
I don't want any.
Please.
Or tea?
Yes.
Rask?
Just do it. Yes, Millie.
I'll take some, I
Ren?
suppose.
No, thank you.
Last chance. Buck?
I don't want any tea.
Okay.
I'm very nervous about
She
anything
goes
that
about. She goes outside with her her pot, fills it up at the barrel in the back door, comes back, sets it on the stove next to the fire, and lets it begin heating. Prepares 4 cups with the sprigs and stuff, and we just wait for the water to get hot. I'm afraid I don't have any sugar or milk.
Feel free to start explaining yourself.
Anytime, Millie.
Yes, Millie. The questions that I had that you said that you would answer when they arrive.
Yes.
I think this would be a great time to start.
What questions do you have, Owen?
What happened 500 years ago that has affected all this that's going on currently?
Are y'all okay with this question, me guys?
fine.
Y'all are just
Five.
Care to
Why-
elaborate first?
First off, how is she going to know what happened 500 years ago unless she's over 500 years old?
Millie,
You should never ask a woman's age.
All right, this social construct of not asking someone their age, it seriously gives me so much anxiety because this is there's nothing about this that I'm okay with.
just sip the tea. Just sip the tea. It's okay, Buck. You're stressing out my
She
body,
didn't.
Millie.
He didn't get tea. Now, as I said, something happened 500 years ago that seems to have set things in motion much faster than they were. As I said, all worlds die, all suns end their shining, and we all pass on to whatever's next. This was expedited 500 years ago when Draxus took the throne.
So what you're saying is like he sped up the process of everything ending?
In a way, I don't know if it is his intentions, but it is caused by him somehow.
You don't know how? You don't know what he did?
I had never heard of Draxus before he suddenly arrived, defeated every kingdom, and pronounced himself as the one ruler over us all. Never heard of him.
And that's when these things started happening.
Slowly but surely. It wasn't immediate. The trees didn't all begin turning to stone. They're still not. But after 10 or so years, it began becoming more noticeable that it was happening. And in the 500 years since, it is clear. The animals feel it. There was a great shake of the earth or something, they claim. Not now. 500 years ago, when a few days before Draxus claimed to be the leader and defeated everyone.
Okay, so now at the more pressing issue, why are you here and why are these demons at your command?
They are not at my command, but I am here because I live here when I am not at Juniper Grove. I have maintained this homestead for many years. That is not strange.
Millie,
I enjoy nature.
you're also a liar.
How?
You said you didn't have nothing to do with the demons.
I did not. That was not my choice. That was, I think you call her Delilah. She is an associate of mine, but that was her doing. And I did try to do everything I could to keep everyone alive, as you well know.
Millie.
Or just so you could slip under the radar while you were destroying the town?
I did not destroy them. They were my friends and my neighbors.
Well, you got a lot more explaining to do then, ma'am.
Yeah, cut to the
Oh,
chase.
Missy.
What, Chase? What do you want to know? I'm answering your questions.
Who is Delilah?
And what is going on?
I know her as Gorma.
Gorma.
Gorma. We are in a coven together.
A what?
What's a coven? Explain.
It is a group of
women who can use certain magical powers, and
They're witches, Quince.
not quite witches.
It's what happens. They are. I remember my great papa telling me all about this. He said, "Beware the witches," is what he told me, because their magic is ununderstandable, and this is why magic has always been just a weird thing with me, because my great papa and
As he's going on this tirade, she gets up and goes to the hot water that's being whistling and pours it into the 4 cups.
Sorry. He also said, "Be careful."
Are you sure you two don't want a cup?
Yeah, I'm good. No, I have a lot more
She begins
questions.
sipping her tea.
Okay, why did Delilah give us a hag's eye?
She wanted to keep an eye on you if
Why?
you ever came too close to us.
All right. What? Why is that a thing?
We're the good guys, Millie.
I mean,
As I said, not everyone would say that I am.
Well, I see why, Millie.
secrets like this that make me think that you're a bad guy. Mm-hmm. And I mean, you've done great things. It's just, this is.
Okay, why the Capra demons and why the undead?
The gouged eye, our coven, one of our members was killed a few decades back, and we have since disbanded. But Delilah, Gorma, whichever you want me to call her, claimed that she had found someone new to take the place. The covens need 3 entities to be at their fullest power, so I had cut off communication with her, and when she found out that she had another candidate to join us, she wished to have me back, and I denied her, and that is why Juniper Grove became what it was when you arrived.
So she took it out on the town.
Yes.
And you didn't feel like it was necessary to make the residents of the town privy to the information that you were the cause of what was happening to them.
I was going to leave, but it was hard. I didn't know if she would continue doing it or not. And no, I would not want to tell them that I was the cause of their pain and death.
That's
I'm
fair.
sorry.
That's fair.
Why? Because they might kill you?
No, they would not be able to kill me, but it would not help the situation.
It would just make witches look worse, wouldn't it?
So, other than the song you sing, what actually happened in Juniper Grove?
Gorma was calling these demons, and they were using their powers to raise the dead. And the dead were attacking the city, town, village, and adding to the numbers. She wished to have an army behind her because she thinks that we will have to fight Draxus at one point or another, or that he will come and attack us.
Okay, that sounds fair to me.
Well, reaching out to the hills or wherever she's getting these things from, isn't it a little bit extreme?
Yes, that is partially why I cut off communication with her so many years ago.
Okay, well,
Is she on our side, or is
She is on her
no
own
one's?
side.
what did you say was the reason?
What?
The last thing you said about Warren's question.
I don't. What do you mean?
I just
part?
missed something right there, right before Tyrell said
Are you
that.
talking about the Draxus thing?
Yeah, what was it about? What was the Draxus?
Him asking?
No. He said that she thought that they would need to fight Draxus at some point.
Oh, okay, okay. So that's why she's trying to get these terrible things on their side to fight Draxus
Yeah.
with. I got you. Okay.
So, the sickness is caused or accelerated by Draxus.
Yes.
And you and what's her name? Gorma? Gorma suspect or know that there's something about to happen, that Gorma raised an army of the undead.
Gorma believes that when the gouged eye becomes powerful again, we will... that Draxus will sense our power and wish to come after us, and she believes that we will be strong enough to take him on. I disagree. Anyone strong enough to kill an entire world, their sun, everything about their solar system and universe, I do not wish to have any part of.
So, with this little bit of information, you said that Gorma found a third.
Yeah, who's the third witch?
I have not met her. Please stop using that word. That is not accurate.
What's the word then?
We do not have a word.
Would you prefer enchantress?
I would prefer just calling us by our name.
All right, how about flower power?
That is better than witch.
All right, flower power squad.
I take it back. I like witch better.
I mean, I was about to say that.
She pours herself some more tea.
The third element of the gouged eye.
Okay, so what can you do to help us against Draxus?
Nothing.
So you're not gonna help Gorma in the third one.
I have not made up my mind. I'm not really... I'm not sure that we really would be strong enough to call his ire upon us, but...
I mean, Do you know anything about the Inkling?
Yes, that paltry defense rebels that think that they can kill him.
Nasty buggers.
Paltry?
I can see the tattoo on you.
Millie, we're not messing around here. You need to start telling us what's up, girl. I'm about to
Is
start,
that not what I'm doing? I'm
about to
answering
start
every
hammering
question.
You.
Well, I personally have a question. Who is the third that you're talking
I have
about?
not met her. Gorma says that her name is Sissy. I'm not sure. That's Cissy. I need a pen so I can write that down.
Need a pen? You want a pencil?
So do we need to try to find Gorma and join her, or have her join us?
She will not join you.
We need an army. This
I
dude took out countries. We need an army. We need an undead army.
I think if the time comes and they want to fight, that's great, but we can keep to ourselves for now, Rask.
Alright, fair enough.
Now's not the time to recruit. Anybody else got any questions?
So, with your ability to know, not exactly you didn't know who I was, but you knew I had connections with this lot.
I've seen you traveling with them, yes.
Because of the Hag's Eye?
Did she destroy it before he came along?
We met her in
Derry.
Derry, so before.
may have already...
But did y'all discuss... Oh,
We dispelled it immediately.
immediately upon Derry? Okay, no, she's just... She has the animals kind of keep her informed on stuff.
So, how long
I didn't
have
think
you been
fish.
tracking us?
I'm not really tracking you, just keeping an eye on the road. I
Then-
saw you all head south in cages, and some birds told me that you were coming back to Juniper Grove, and then that you defeated one of Hornbeam's giants the other day. Congratulations, quite a feat.
Y'all did what?
Yeah, we
You
killed
knew
a
that.
giant,
You knew
or
they
we-
were going
yeah,
to
we
do
knew
that.
they were going.
Yeah, I mean, how are we gonna be here? You knew we were going to kill a giant, now we're here? Do you think we just, Juniper Grove, we're just gonna leave it? Our buddy Orin and these demons, we better go check it out.
Yeah, that was pretty much how it happened.
I forgot about that part, sorry. What was going to ask? Oh, so surely we weren't the only ones you were keeping tabs on.
I just keep an eye on the roads. See if anyone's coming my way. See if the giants are coming my way.
What about the other group of traveling heroes? Have you seen them? Long-haired bloke with.
They
face
came a few
scars.
days after you. They were quite funny.
They've been here.
No, to
No, to
Juniper Grove.
What do you mean funny? What were they doing?
They asked a lot of questions, and by the time they left the town, just a few miles down the road, they were already telling people of how they were the ones to save Juniper Grove.
Yeah, we got that when they got to Derry.
Yeah. So did they know that it was us that had just passed through town?
I don't know if they knew that it was you, but
So what's next? So where do we go from here?
I don't know where you go from here. I don't know where you came from.
I mean, well, and perhaps we've gotten lost in the weeds here. Why were we invited here in the first place?
Yes. Why?
You had questions!
Well, but why did you send them here?
Yeah, Millie. What's going on here, old Mill?
Perhaps I just wish to meet them again.
Perhaps.
A little too sweet. A little too sweet for me, Mill.
All right, so
Fine. There may come a day. I have not decided if I'm going to rejoin the Gouged Eye, and I would hate to meet you all in battle. So I would just ask that you stay away from me from now on.
So you invited us closer to you to tell us to stay away from you.
I suppose.
All right. Do you realize it was like a 5-hour journey out here on horses?
Maybe a letter would have
in the
sufficed.
dark.
Your friend needed a ride back.
Maybe tell the crow. You know, tell his buddies.
Hey, whoa!
folks.
What crow? What are you talking about?
The crow of life. Buck. Crow of life.
There's always a crow.
Wait, why can't we just join together? Because I'd really hate to hit you in the face with a hammer.
I am your friend, but I cannot say the same for Gorma, and I do not know Sissy's intentions.
All right.
Do you think they will get a third witch in place of you? Sorry.
It has taken nearly 50 years to find Sissy, so no, it will not come anytime soon.
How powerful would they have to be to join?
I do not know how powerful Sissy is, but aside from her, which Gorma claims is even stronger than her, I know of only one other.
Who?
That is her business, not mine.
All right. If it's just her business, have we encountered her?
I do not know who you meet.
Oh, this whole cloak and dagger thing.
Is her name by chance Victoria?
She is not a witch, as you call.
Okay,
She is another beast entirely.
Evelyn?
I do not know that name.
I didn't figure you did.
Paused.
So, are you more powerful than them?
I am the least.
At the least.
But with the coven, I do grow in strength, as all who join a coven do, and that power is delicious in a way.
So you still consider yourself part of it?
If I joined back.
Which, I mean, it sounds to me like you're going to.
I do not know that.
Why don't you just join us? We could use a special magic user. Another one.
I would not gain any better standing in my life by joining you.
Alright, Millie. Look, you were almost to friendship level. Now you about to get beat down, girl.
Rest.
I mean that on purely a strength point Joining them, I get stronger. Joining you, I stay the same, but with friends. Such wonderful friends. But I do not gain anything.
Haven't you ever read any stories? All you need is friendship to beat things.
Teamwork and perseverance, Millie.
The power of friendship. It's possibly the most important power that exists.
Buck, shut up. Let's go. This has been great, Millie. Thank you for your hospitality.
You're free to stay until the sun comes up. It's just an hour or two away.
Do we have to worry about the Capra demons ever finding us again?
If I need you, I might send them to you.
Okay,
But how we know you're on our side next time you send them?
Well, I sent you his cleaver. Why don't you give me something to send?
how about
along
this?
with them.
If the Capra demons don't try to kill us and they, are in front of us, we'll know that it's a friendly warning. It's a friendly, whatever. How do you do? Whatever.
If that's what you wish.
They try to kill us.
If you gave me a small boon to give that you would not miss, I could just give it to them. They would hand it to you, and you would know.
What about this spoon?
What is it?
A spoon.
Oh, a spoon?
Or not the spoon.
I thought that spoon.
It's a great souvenir, Orin.
I
You can't
thought
get
it
rid of
had
that.
a whole lot of meaning to you because you spent so much time
I got a whole silverware set.
and you.
Yeah, but that was... Oh, so you're not giving
You
her the
worked
special
so
one.
hard for it that night. I almost remember it like I did it. It's. I just remember you thinking it was very important to grab that particular spoon.
Orin, don't do this, man. Don't do it. It's not worth it.
She takes it.
Okay, Orin,
If I ever
here you
need
go.
you, the Capra Demon will give this back.
Yeah. Let's get out of here. Millie, it's been great, girl.
Constitution saving throw. Just kidding.
Oh my gosh. You got me on that one.
Millie, it's been great.
I just saw this, and I was like, I thought he was drinking tea.
Herbal tea. Let's get out of here, kids.
It was good seeing you all again. If we meet again, I hope it is as in good standing as this has been.
Millie, I know you have sense about you. If anything does happen between the three and you don't feel that it's safe for your fellow human person,
It's kind of you to think I'm human.
okay, person, Palexian, whatever, then Millie, get out of there and call us. We'll help you.
I will keep that in mind, Buck. She reaches out a hand.
And I shake her hand.
It's frail and old, but has a little bit of strength. Travel safe. Try not to kill your horses in this dock.
Hey, just looking good on you, girl. See you soon.
And she opens the door for you to leave.
Or out.
Okay. The lights begin flickering out as you walk away from the cottage. Seems she's going back to bed. The demons are nowhere to be seen, even by Rask's improved eyesight. And you make your way back to your horses, and they have been unharmed. Left alone, and they seem calm. They're kind of grazing.
Well, that was the most unexpected and strange thing I could possibly imagine.
I don't even know what's what anymore.
Why did you offer her help?
Because here's the thing, we go up against 3 witches, and that is it's.
Well, we don't
Absolutely.
have to be against them. We just don't need her.
No, I'm saying if we ever are, Millie knows that. I mean, we're not in this just to harm her. We're not. We don't think of her as an enemy right now, until she shows herself as an enemy.
We gave her a lot of options to join the fighting cause.
If she seems to have a moral center, as the other 2 I don't know anything about.
I suppose so.
So she's the one to appeal to. 3 witches is stronger than 2. I don't know if you know math.
Yeah, I just don't like the open invitation to, hey, anything you need, you can call
That's
on
not what I
us.
said. I said if you ever feel like you're in danger between the 3 of you, the other 2, she can reach out to us and we can ensure her safety.
Okay, hopefully that day never comes.
Well, if it does, we need to be ready to answer.
Sure.
You use magic, right?
A hair?
And Quince, I've got to tell you, in all truthfulness, as a friend, I love you. But before you started doing this whole magic thing, I only thought of magic as evil. It's terrible. It's unknown. If a good person like you can use magic, then then Millie could be a good person who uses magic too.
I agree, but
You magic users can understand where she's coming from. When you use your magic, there is a rush of endorphins almost that it brings an excitement, a rush to be this powerful. And maybe Thren has thought about it, like increasing in power, but the thought of maybe doubling or tripling your power, when she kind of brings it up, mentioning it, it kind of intrigues you, and you're like, that would feel like something. Almost like a drug. You could see the desire for it.
So what? To increase your power, you gotta be around others identical to you.
She seems to have to.
I mean, that's how a coven works, I guess. But as for like magic users, I don't know.
You getting on your horses?
Yeah.
And you're traveling back to the large tree?
We're getting the heck out of here.
Okay. Anything you want to discuss with Orin, or?
So what'd you find out, Orin? Besides that, the Millie.
Well, not too much, because she was very vague and she refused to give out all the information until y'all arrived. Very peculiar that she requested my cleaver, which, no big deal, because she said she was going to give it back, but what exactly did she do with it?
She gave it to a demon, who then delivered it to us.
Chunked it at us, at Buck, actually.
yeah, it was pretty off-putting for someone who was just trying to get our attention. It was like, hey, we've got your friend, and here's a clever map to show you where he is.
Mm-hmm. You've been
And
cordially invited. I mean, come on, that's... No one of good rapport says cordially invited.
So now you're on my side, Buck?
No, I'm just saying everything about it.
Poor choice of words, poor choice of invitation.
Poor method of invitation.
Yeah.
It's like it was a threat.
Honestly, it was ominous. Hey, let's just have this cow-headed demon come and deliver a message. Like,
Yeah, in the
no
middle
one's
of the
gonna
night.
misinterpret that. Like,
But other than that, y'all kind of know just about as much as I. I mean, other than the fact now that you now know that she is a lot older than what you may think.
Oh, I knew she was old.
here's what I think. We invite Millie to dinner one night, but we throw a rock through a window to do it. That way she gets the same message.
You're cordially invited.
We cordially invite you to a seemingly normal dinner, Millie. And maybe she'll understand why that was a little off-putting.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And we put seemingly in quotes.
Yeah.
Seemingly normal in quotes.
Okay. You make your way back to the big tree. Takes you another 3 or 4 hours. And then it's just another hour or two south to the mountain range. You enter into the tunnels that lead to the Inkling. Is there anything y'all would like to do tonight once you made it back to the Inkling, or are we going to call it there?
I'd like to check on that sword that we made.
It's only been like 3 days, so Roran, he let you know he's not even started yet. Working for an army, you have a lot of other steel you have to bend and break first, but I'll get to it. As well as Quincy's strange thing.
My loot shield?
Your loot shield. Yes. Haven't quite figured out how to do that one yet.
That's okay, just whenever you get to it.
Okay. Anything else? Okay. Guess we're going to go ahead and call it there.
That was good. I didn't expect Millie.
I knew it!
Oh, that was good.
This whole time!
She's a witch.
You knew she was good, huh?
No.
Oh.
I knew it was way more to it.
I really didn't know how that was going to go. That went way better than I thought.
I thought that was going to be a fight.
Dude, I
Could've
was
been.
like this close to knocking the door down, slitting her throat.
I'm glad you threw in the part that she saw me, because my intent was when I went to the cottage to sneak around and to see if I could, try to find out more about the area before I knocked on the door.
She knew you were coming.
Yeah, so that really circumvented anything.
You gonna sign us off, Seth?
Thank you guys for joining us on this episode of The Commoners. Don't forget to go and check out Tiger Skull RPG. And we'll be seeing you next time. See ya.
Thanks for tuning in for this episode of The Commoners of D&D. If you like what you heard, be sure to subscribe to the podcast to make sure you never miss an episode, and leave us a review to help people just like you find the podcast. Also, follow us on Facebook and Instagram at The Commoners Official for news, updates, and more exclusive content. You can also find us back here each week for our variety show, Say It in Common, where we go in-depth about the campaign before chatting about movies, video games, sports, current events, and whatever else we decide to chat and argue about. That's right here every week on the Commoners podcast channel. Thanks for listening.